Hello and welcome back to the Barrow. I am the Barrow White, and today we will be doing episode 10 of Lord of Dwarves campaign series. So last episode I was having a bit of an issue with the dwarf getting stuck, and I think I may have figured out how to get him out of there. And it had to do with the dwarves that I had, that just too many of them were doing hauling instead of laboring. And I thought laboring and hauling was something that they kind of interchanged amongst them. Well, let's see if that will get them to tear down or build up this wall like I was hoping they would. All right, so here I was hoping they would build a ladder. So if I have some laborers, a few more laborers, I'm hoping that will get them to actually fix that. Let me see. But they're still idle, aren't they? Now here's some constructing laborers. There we go. Let's see if we can get them to construct. Who's constructing what? He's constructing a brick right here, it looks like. Or maybe he's going to put in some, let's speed it up just a little bit. Going to put in some scaffolding, and boom, just like that, we got my guy down. So good. That was harder than it should have been, because I really thought that, like for instance, if I look at this guy, Lionel, who is a, no, not Lionel, who's a hauler? Do I have any haulers now? Of course, now nobody's hauling. Here's a hauler right here. If I look at Ailman, who is a hauler, and I click his, and I see right here, he's a hauler. I thought that hauler was part of labor, but that was wrong, I guess. Hauler and labor are different things. So let me see. Labor and hauler are two different things. And for some reason or other in my mind, hauler was a part of laborer. So let's kind of speed this up. Turn this up a little bit. I think that's pretty quiet. Now I still have people stuck, it says. Who's still stuck? And we should be able to rescue them. So here's a guy who's stuck now. We will get him out by putting a ladder up there, I suppose. It's just so silly that he can't get himself out. Maybe if I just break this brick right here. Alright, so he can get out of there at least. And I don't know if he can find his way down. Oh, he found his way to scaffolding, so good. So who else is stuck? Lotho is stuck. He's stuck right there, look at that. Well, let's see if I, because of that scaffolding that's been torn down. So let's see if I break this brick right here. Can he reach it? He can. Oh, and somebody finished the scaffolding, so so he got down. Anybody else stuck? Gruffheart? No, he's the guy we got out first. All right, so it looks like we finally got everybody out. So just to be sure that we have things right, let's go ahead and hit that left control button to extend the select, and then we'll select everything. And I canceled everything. Make sure that I cancel everything. Is there anything else that isn't canceled? I don't know what that is, but let's get rid of it. All right. So now let's kind of take a look to see what we're really trying to do. We want to build some stairs still. So let's see if I can get this to finally build those stairs. Use the X key to turn that. Right, there's where that should go, and it doesn't want to go there. It says, well, oh, you got to choose what you want to build it out of, and I guess we'll just build it out of work stone. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and let that happen. We'll build some walls right here. Definitely didn't want to build a wall there. Boy, now this is just me. This isn't the game. This is me just being a little clumsy with my mouse. We'll see if we can get it to build this wall. Just a little bit better. All right, look, it built those steps pretty quickly, didn't it? And now we're at 7 of 8. Nice. think we'll go ahead and work on this out here a little bit more, and I'll do it a little bit more individually instead of trying to mass build at one time, because that seemed to where I got myself in trouble. Now it says I've got I'm low on drink, so let's see what that means. My drink is only 38, and I have a pump right here, but maybe I don't have anybody getting water. So what we should do is let's change this to 50 and maintain it, and we'll make that super high priority. So we'll get somebody working on that right away. And there he goes. He's right away making water. So I should have did that earlier. In one of the earlier missions, you had a couple of pumps at the beginning, and it was automatically set to be worked. And then it was part of the mission that told you how to set the maintain, and I just forgot to do that. So what is this guy? He's a laborer, and that'll work just fine. All right, let's go down and see how we're looking in the mine, and see how we're doing with our creation of stone. Looks like we could still use some more stone, so let's go ahead and dig out some more of the mine. I'm just going to dig out this whole area right here, and maybe throw down some torches so it's not quite so dark. All right, we'll just kind of wait for that to happen. Let's go back upstairs. Now that we know we're going to have more stone, and can tell it keep building this wall. I'm going to do it one brick at a time though, instead of that giant mass thing, because that got me in trouble. I think because I want to go up one more level. Oh, now that I have orcs attacking again. Let's see how many there are. Let's see how many there are. Looks like there are a few this time. There are 4. You got this big guy with a sword. And it looks like all of them are the same. Let's go back and see how our defensive force is looking. We have all of our military guys here. And this is still our archer post. So let's tell people to go there. Everybody man your posts. And remember, somebody remind me, as if I was streaming, to unman the post here in a little bit. Here we go, and we'll slow it down and watch the fight. The archers are really digging into them hard. All right, so we've already killed 2 of them. There's a dead deer out here as well. So while I'm thinking of it, before this battle's over, let's go to where are we processing these guys? Let's go ahead and butcher that deer. You know what? Let's maintain 1 bunny, so it'll always do at least 1. If there's 1 to be had, it'll do it. What is this? Oh, it's an arrow. Those are arrows that are flying. There they go. Let's turn it back on. Alright, only 1 guy left, and just like that, we're done. So thanks for the reminder to unman the posts. And we are back in business. So we just need 1 more ladder or stair. And I want to go ahead and put that up right here. Pluto got saved from the presence of the corpse. Well, of course he did. It's pretty sickening to have corpses laying around. I think if I get that built, we will have met that story objective, and we can go to the next objective. Alright, now I don't think I have a door here, so maybe we should build a door. Can we do that in a stone workshop? So we can build a stone door? No. How about in the assembly workshop? Not really, so maybe it's just in the stone mason workshop, a reinforced door. You can make it out of granite. Let's craft one of them. And we will put that in there, so at least they have to fight their way through. You might as well tell these guys to continue building that wall just a little bit higher, right? Just slowly fill in some of these gaps. Oh, so we got our 8 ladders or stairs done, and it says done. Let's go to the next objective. Great job on that watchtower. Archers get a bonus to hit when on high ground. I suggest placing an archer post on top of the tower. Also move your guard post near the bottom of the tower. Don't forget to assign the squads to the new post in the military window, of course. And it says assign tower archers squad. All right, we can do that. All right, and a matter of fact, let's do that now. So we're going to build a, let's finish this wall. And then I'm going to pull that over like that. We're going to build this platform there. And when that platform is done, that's where the archers will go to make their new archer post. Right there and right there. All right. Let's speed it up to 3. Let's go to militia. All right, I know what to do. Watchtower was created. What? I didn't create watchtower. I suppose I had enough brick assigned for it to be done. But I'm not going to actually do the area until this is done. It shouldn't be too long, hopefully. Let's get down into the mine to make sure that we have enough work stone. Yeah, I found some, what is that? Emerald, nice. I'm going to pause it for just a moment and dig out some more down here. As far as I can tell, there's no worries or concerns about cave-ins. So you don't have to put up posts or pillows or anything of that nature. It wouldn't bother me if you did. That would actually be interesting. But it's not a concern. Okay, let's get back upstairs and see how we're doing on this. Another dwarf has joined us. Let's see who that is. It is Stoutbeard. Let's see. That is a pretty stout beard. Check it out. He's got it braided and everything. Right. Good job, man. He is a hauler, and that's cool. Speaking of hauling, maybe we should take a look and see if we need any wood or anything of that nature. Looking good on wood. Looking good on rock. Okay, so we've got all the ingredients we need. That is sweet. We're maintaining bucklers and bows. Let's go ahead and build, or not bows, bucklets and armors and stuff like that, but let's go ahead and build a bow just to make sure they have one. Because I'm pretty sure I've got some sinew around. I go down here and look inside my little animal processing area. He's working on it now, but there's some sinew right there. Look at that. If you look on the bottom right, raw game meat and sinew. I have a lot of raw game meat, so perhaps I should consider cooking it. Do need coal and rope. Interesting. They should build the rope if they have the parts, but the coal, let's kind of dig specifically where I see coal and see if we can find more. Some over here on the floor, but let's, rather than get what's in the floor, let's kind of dig out what's in the wall. Yeah, rotten meat. I don't know what being sick does, but obviously can't be positive. All right, we're doing. Excuse me, I had to cough there, but held it in. So, almost done with this platform up here. It says assign tower archer squad. And I want to do that, but I do need to finish this area up here. Come on, guys. You almost got it. Just 5 more blocks. Well, I think I can go ahead and assign the archer squad. So, archer post. Oh, it's done. It finished. Good. All right, good. And we will go ahead and assign somebody to it. The tower archers can go to archer post 2. Done. Next. Good job defending against the orcs so far, but more will keep coming. Your last task is to build a garrison out of 500 workstone. Design the garrison however you like. Just try to make sure the walls protect your workers and expose your melee soldiers to orc attack first. Build a garrison out of 500 workstone. Okay, well, we're already at 320, which is pretty cool. So I guess we need to start thinking about true defense. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like I built stairs in here instead of stones. There is a replace though. So if you swap material, oh, that just swaps material. It doesn't actually swap what you build. But I suppose the monsters won't be able to climb those stairs. If we find out that they do, then well, then lesson learned. Here we got people stuck again. How did that happen? Fantastic. See these guys? They're stuck again. And I thought I was catching on. You never build above. All right, so that's definitely something that I hope that the designer can work on. It's just worker logic. What worker would allow himself to be locked in like that? I'm trying right now to kind of do a break. Just break this wall right here, and that ought to let them all out. I want somebody to break that wall. I want to break that one right there. And then they break this, and they ought to be able to get out. There we go. Okay, so now, one at a time, I guess I will build here. You can't be stuck, dude. I see where you can get in and out. Don't be lazy. Oh, we do see that. I didn't. I don't want a brick here, and I do want to kill this brick. So I don't think this is a complaint about the game. It's just something that you have to learn how to do right. And until you do, you may occasionally find yourself with people getting stuck in the walls, which is silly, but it's all right. All right, so what I can do, though, is assign bricks where I won't get people stuck in the wall. I feel like Minecraft here, where you can use stairs to be decorative with your walls and with the things that you build. All right, those stairs, you can see them right there. It looks kind of funny. Maybe later I will use that intentionally as part of my design. Now this says I need rope. Why do I need rope? I told it to make a reinforced door. I guess you have to build that over here in the in this area. So let's go ahead and make 5 rope, so that I can go ahead and make that reinforced door I was talking about earlier. Let's see what our military looks like, just to make sure we're feeling good about it. Dwarves, soldiers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 soldiers, and so far they've been very effective. I look at civilians. and look at the militia. I do have 4 archers, but maybe I should do another archer. So let's go ahead and change. Let's see here. So we've got our dwarves. See who of our civilians it has a good combat rating. Hardybeard, Vernon, Lionel, Stonechin. They're already our archers, but Gruffjaw might be a good one. So let's make Gruffjaw an archer. Let's go find Gruffjaw. Is that him? Wait, it says center. Is it there? Right, there's Gruffjaw. Let's see if he'll go get a bow. He did. Look at it. He's picking up a bow. So now I have another archer. Fantastic. Now, one thing I definitely need to do is I need to disassemble these things right here. Oh, those aren't what I thought they were. I need to build places to put arrows. So I can find my carpentry workshop and build an ammo rack. I want to build 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. The boar has appeared at the edge of your kingdom. Let's go see where it is. It's pretty far up high, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't think it's going to bother us. Still working on rope. All right, I've already made 1, so it continues to make it. Just the recipe, I guess, requires more than 1. So let's tell it to build another row of stone on this wall. All right, I'm hoping that they have one of those things done by now. The ammo racks, I do. I have 8 of them. I guess I have tons of those things. Gonna put them right here and right here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put a torch up here as well, so they're not in the dark. I'd like to put one right there, but I have that scaffolding in the way. Can I build over scaffolding? I cannot. So let's remove this scaffolding. We'll remove some of this as well. This low scaffolding doesn't really need to be here, does it? I'll continue to build my wall there, but one at a time, because these dummies will close themselves in. And only 160 more bricks, and I will have met the mission of getting to 500 work stone. Running low on drink again. Why is that? Maybe I should build another pump. What does it take to build a pump? Only came with the 1 pump, and that is a manual pump. I believe that's in the workshop area. I go just to the very basic workshop, see if there is manual pump. Manual pump needs a log and a rock, and it requires a hand pump. Where's the hand pump? I don't remember where the hand pump is. Let me look real quick. I think I have it. I wrote myself some notes. Let's see. Pump. In the Stone Tools workshop. Is that right? A stone hand pump. All right, so let's make a couple of those. And then what else does it need? A manual pump requires a hand pump and some logs. And that's in the basic workshops. And we'll go ahead and put that back here just a little bit, just keep it out of the way. And it has all the parts, so they should be building that soon. And then I'll assign another guy, then hopefully they'll be able to maintain the 50 water that we told them to maintain a little bit easier. Keep building this wall. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and build a little bit of the back part of the wall either. Just so I can start working on getting to my 500 bricks. Looking pretty good. Drink is up to 43 now, so we're out of the red. And they continue to do bricks. We're at 365. Cool. I'm going to build this back wall a little higher. I'm just sticking to my what I had going on before. I think I'll go ahead and just build 1 or 2 levels at a time. Oh, I think that went a little bit wider than I was hoping. It did, but I can fix that. And a lot of times, when you see me do things like this, that's just me misclicking. That has nothing to do with the controls of the game. The only complaint so far with the controls of the game, of course, is just the fact that the dwarves are kind of stupid and will close themselves into the wall. And I don't think dwarves are that dumb. The invasion is almost here. Now this bar, I don't know why it shows up sometimes and sometimes it doesn't, but it's nice to know that there's an indicator that will appear sometimes. It'll let you know when the orcs are on the way. So they should be coming soon. So right now I'm at a maximum population of 34. If I add anybody else to it, I would be over maximum population. So I don't want to do that. I guess I don't want to forget that door that I built. So let's go ahead and place that. I do have a reinforced door, and we will put it right there. Is that what I want to do? Let's see. Good enough. Kind of on the inside. Let's try something. Let's make a couple of those reinforced doors. And where was it? Was it the stone work or the stone mason workshop? I think it was. There's a carpentry workshop, and that's where you can just make a door, a regular door. And the stone mason workshop is where we make a reinforced door. So let's make 2 more of those. And while we're at it, what we're going to do is change our guard area just a little bit. I'm going to stretch it out here a little bit more. I'll go ahead and dig this out so I can make it level. I want to cut a little bit out of this because I want to build kind of a tunnel. If the monsters want to come down, they either have to go around the wall altogether, which is a long walk, or they have to go down this tunnel. So let's build a tunnel. And they're almost here. I won't place that door if I have the door done yet. I don't. But we'll place the door in the tunnel. So I'll have to kind of ram their way down this tunnel. Now, of course, this may be disruptive for my line of sight. May make it harder for me. I don't know. All right, let's see what this group of orcs looks like this time. All right, still just 4 guys, I think. Yep, just 4 guys. They don't look any different than before. Those are just basic guys. This isn't even the guys with the bigger swords. I think we should still be good. As always, though, let's tell everybody to go where they need to go. hope that they do just that. As soon as they get close to here, the orcs I mean, then I'll slow it down. Uh-oh, look at that. We got a couple of them trying to be tricky. They see that there's a narrow line of vision here, or a line of approach. So they're going to try to sneak past. Come on, arrow guys, get them. Ah, but they're dumb. They come down anyhow. And that attack is taken care of just like that. Good job, fellas. All right, we're at 390. Let's keep building. Let's keep building, guys. And now it's just going to be a bit of building. I don't know that I'm going to do anything else for this particular quest. It says I need stone. All right. Yep, my entire pile of rocks. Well, there's plenty of rocks here, so I guess it just needs basic stone out of the mine. So let's go down to the mine. Hitting that alt button and scrolling down. Needs granite. Okay. Hit the mine button. And hope our guys get down here and work. Just one guy digging though. Let's go see why I have so few people digging. Some people sleeping, some people hauling. All right, we have more guys working now. Good. I'll be sure to put down torches as I go just to keep the spiders from spawning in the dark. This quest doesn't require us to do anything with metal, but eventually we'll dig deeper where there are more monsters, but there are better metals, or metals that we can smelt down and make better armor and swords and so on. And we're gonna need it. Monsters at this level are pretty simple. Get harder. Alright, I got something making noise here is bothering me. How do I get stop? Dismiss. There we go. Had a timer set. Alright, let's keep going. So we'll keep building. And I'll kind of speed it up as I can so you don't have to watch the slow build phase. Oh, look at it. I somehow have a guy stuck. Brilliant. Alright, so this is my carpentry workshop. I think it would be really neat if there was a move feature. So what I'm going to do, though, is go into my workshops, go to carpentry workshop, and just build a new one right here. If it'll let me. Right there is fine. And then I'm going to destroy this one. Demolish workshop. Oh. And let's see if that happens. This guy's working on it. He's tearing it down. Hopefully it should give me the parts needed to build that one. It does. All the parts are laying around here. This says I still need a hammer and a saw. I don't know if those are like destroyed when you break that up or what. So I have noticed that you don't always get all the parts back, or maybe they're automatically used for something else. Regardless, you may find yourself in a position where you don't have the parts that you need to move a thing. And maybe that's why there's not a move feature, because you have already used up some of the parts needed to build a new one. I think I have my people still, no, I thought maybe I had a manning post because these people were just hanging out. It's a lot of idle people. I have plenty of wood. I have plenty of rock. I have plenty of wheat and so on, so I don't really need to get them working too hard. That second pump I never did assign a guy to, so let's go ahead and maintain. You know, it's more than that. Let's go, guys. Let's maintain 100 water. No, 50 is fine as long as I've got 2 guys doing it. We should never run short, right? So these guys can be idle, but what I think I'll do for grins is build a taller tower, or a tall tower, just a pure brick. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm wanting to get to 500 workstone. Make sure that they have enough stone. Remember, what they have is finite. I mean, they have a bunch right here, and they're continuing to make more. But I want them to continue digging so that they always have more. So let's dig this out right here. That should be enough to get us to our final destination here, or our final goal. Sometimes I'm curious how they decide where to build. All right, so I do have my carpentry workshop there. So what I'm going to do then is go ahead and start building this actual back wall. And we'll continue to build this strange, solid tower. All right, we're getting there, almost to 500. Ooh, I feel like that could close somebody in. All right, well, it didn't, but I think it might have. I wasn't careful. Still need more rope. Let's do some more rope. Now, I wonder if I ever had that second reinforced door, because before I get to 500, I might very well have an orc invasion. So let's in place. Reinforced door. Right there. Let's wait until it's there. So now we're going to have a 2-door tunnel that the monsters have to go down unless they want to go around. If they go around, they're going to be vulnerable to my arrows. I guess what I could do is I could continue. I can make this platform up here bigger. So that the archers will have even more room to run along. And I can include that as part of my archer post. Only 25 blocks to go. $21, 10, or 11, 10, 7. They're doing great now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 500. Next. Great job on that garrison. We shouldn't have to worry about orc reinforcements into our lands anymore. Congratulations, you've completed level 4. So, with that, I think I'll go ahead and end this episode, but we did manage to see ways to avoid people getting stuck, to help people that are stuck get out of the wall. And we learned that we need to make sure that we have a good source of water and a good source of stone readily available, or your dwarves will run out of those resources. Then you'll have to kind of stop what you're doing and work on it. What else did we learn? We learned that tearing things down, like workshops, might not necessarily leave you with all the parts you need. So so if you do tear something down and build again to move it, be sure that you are left with enough components to actually keep building the new or the replacement workshop. And I think that's about it. So that's it for episode 10 of Lord of Dwarves campaign. This was level 5, so campaign this was level 4 because campaign number 4, and we're going to go ahead and start level 5 right after this. So I'm going to end this now and we'll start level 5 next time. So appreciate you visiting the barrel. Hope you've enjoyed this video. We'll see you around. Check me out here or on Twitch. I stream regularly. So have a great day. Bye bye.